One dribble and two-handed jam. She finished with 35 points, 10 rebounds, 6 blocks. Baylor rolls to an 83-68 win. That sends them to the Elite Eight.
Well, no dunking in this game, but a big surprise that the 11th-seeded Kansas Lady Jayhawks are still alive, hoping to go to the Elite Eight, but they have to get through Pat Summitt in Tennessee. First half, Kansas started on fire. Up 9, ball goes to the corner. Tanya Jackson hits the 3 to put KU up 12. They led by 5 at the half. Second half, Rocky Top heating up, working the inside-out game. Ariel Massengale hits the 3 to tie it at 42, and we've got ourselves a ball game. Tennessee scored 54 points in the second half. Megan Simmons gets the steal and the seal. Kansas has its season come to an end in the Sweet 16. Vols win at 84-73. Tennessee will play Baylor in the Elite Eight on Monday. Still to come a little later in the show, we'll take a look at the men's March Madness games from tonight, see if our brackets are busted.
Yeah, mine's still hanging in there, doing all right.
That makes one of us.
But next, it was a nice day to head out to the Diamond. We've got softball highlights against Mizzou. Conference play has begun. And a look at Aggie baseball on the road. That and much more when Aggie Sports Overtime returns.
It's not an easy start to Big 12 action either, with the 10th-ranked Missouri Tigers making the trip to Aggie Land. Mel Dumazic back in the circle after holding Mizzou to 1 run in the win last night. Early on, more of the same. She gets Mackenzie Sykes swinging at air. But the Tigers solved the puzzle in the second. 1-1 game, 2 on. Corin Genovese double off the wall. One of her 2 hits, Princess Krebs scores. Tigers up 2-1. Still in the second, Jenna Marston with a shot to first. Jenna Stark can't hang on. 2-run score. Dumazic goes 1 2/3. She gave up 5 earned, and A&M is down 6-1. But Kelsey Orsak, the Pearland, Texas native, leading the charge back. A solo home run, her second of the season. That makes it 6-2. Aggies will tack on 2 more, and now we have a 6-4 game in the bottom of the 6th. Amber Garza picks a great time for her first home run of the season, and things are very interesting in Aggie land. 6-5, and the Ags, same score, 2 on, 2 out. Cassie Tysarchik lines out off Mizzou ace Chelsea Thomas, and the comeback comes up just short as the Tigers win it 6-5.
Welcome back to Aggie Sports Overtime. Time to take a break from the action here in Aggieland so we can get our brackets out, see who's moving on to the Final Four.
Well, we can get them out, but we're not moving on in those tournaments. Half of that Final Four field has been decided with 2 games on today's slate. Teacher and pupil, Billy Donovan, Rick Patino actually coached Donovan at Providence. Gators up 3 in the first. Senior guard Irving Walker doubles that with a triple. And Patino, a little nervous, maybe time to switch to the white suit at halftime? He didn't. Florida up 6. Alley-oop to Patrick Young with a nasty finish. It's nice, but he's no Brittany Griner. But the Cardinals aren't ready for their season to end just yet. Russ Smith with 3 of his 19 off the bench. It's a 1-possession game. Cardinals down 1, less than a minute and a half to play. Shane Bohannon had 17 points, and he gives Louisville a 68-67 lead with those 2. Gators down 3, 12 seconds left. Bradley Beal misses, gets the board, kicks it to Kenny Boynton. Are we going to overtime in Phoenix? No, we're not. Florida shot 50% from the floor, but they lose by 4. Patino moving on, Donovan heading home. The Baylor Bears have never made it to the Final Four, but they're hoping that drought will end tomorrow. 2 seasons ago, Baylor made it to its first ever appearance in the Elite Eight, and they were just happy to be there. After Thursday's win over Xavier while wearing neon, the Bears are gaining confidence, and this time around, they're hoping for more.
We're glad to be here as we were then, but I mean it was the first time then, and now we haven't celebrated as much now as we did then, and I think it's more about business now. We know what we can do, and we know it's going to be a tough team. And it's going to be a hard-fought game. So I think we watched a lot of film, and I think we'll be prepared.
Baylor is the number 3 seed in the South Regional. Kentucky is number 1. That game tips off tomorrow at 1:20 with a trip to the Final Four on the line.
We also want to mention that the A&M track and field team was at the USC Trojan Invitational. Michael Preble set a new school record in the men's 800. Natasha Rogers also set a record in the 1500 meters. A&M had a total of 10 wins at that meet. Congratulations to them.
They're fast. That's no other way to put that. They're fast. But we want to thank you for joining us. Don't forget to come back here tomorrow night. For Dan Seed all the way in Carolina, Luke Simons, Chris Vlahos, have a great night.
Seconds.